Hey, what's good, right? This is Adam Andre Dean the Clutch, and I want to talk about some potential NBA news that could be a major storyline this upcoming season. And that's according to Lakersdaily, a Utah Jazz insider believes that both D'Angelo Russell and Kevin Porter Jr. could be potential in-season trade candidates. And when looking at this, there's two sides of it, one for each player. So with D'Angelo Russell, honestly, I don't see why would the Lakers try to trade D'Angelo Russell. I mean, yes, I understand, he didn't do well in the playoffs. I get that, but if I'm the Lakers, if I'm Jeannie Buss or Rob Pelinka or even LeBron, the GM, anyway, what better options are there? Because with Damian Lillard trying to go to the Miami Heat and James Harden trying to go to the LA Clippers, and most of the point guards are, staying pat with their teams, I honestly don't get it. I don't see what better option is there. And plus, D'Angelo Russell, he's not too expensive compared to all the major stars getting paid $40 or even maybe $50 million a year. He's on a 2-year contract, so they don't have to commit to him long term anyway. And to me, he's a good player. He just needs to step it up in the playoffs, and I do believe they should be fine. And with having Gabe Vincent from the Miami Heat signing with the Lakers, I think it'll be a good competition to keep D'Angelo on his back. Not necessarily a threat, a major threat at his starting job, but it'll keep him on his toes. And he's not a major superstar, Gabe Vincent, but D'Angelo Russell knows that he does need to always be out there, always keep hustling and grinding and staying hungry, because Gabe Vincent, although he's not really, to be honest, a starting point guard, for the rest of the league, he is capable of stepping up when necessary. So that is the right role for Gabe Vincent, and D'Angelo knows that. So that'll be a good way to, a good incentive to keep him motivated and hungry, not only throughout the regular season, but also to finally step it up in the playoffs. So with that being said, I just don't see the Lakers trading away D'Angelo Russell. And plus, if they do trade D'Angelo Russell and get a big name player, that could affect the team chemistry. And also, if he does not perform well, that could cost the Lakers a potential championship. Because I do believe, me personally, with this team, with LeBron, AD, D'Lo, Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves, and Gabe Vincent, Jackson Hayes, all these other signings that the Lakers have done, I do believe they are more than capable of competing for a championship this upcoming season. That I do personally believe. But if they trade away D'Angelo Russell and try to bring in another big name just for the sake of him being a big name, that could mess everything up. Because we already saw this with Russell Westbrook. He was a big name, but he was not a good fit from the get-go, and it failed miserably for the Lakers. And it took trading for D'Lo and getting some other pieces that was a good fit for the team to get all the way to the conference finals, despite the fact that at one point they were one of the worst teams in the league. So, I would if I'm the Lakers, I would stand pat. I would keep the team the way it is. They have all the tools necessary to go out there and compete for at least one more title. So, the D'Angelo part, I'm not too fond of. But this video is more about Kevin Porter Jr. because he is someone, on the other hand, I do believe is most likely to get traded between those two, because the Rockets did sign Fred VanVleet to a major contract, and they also drafted Amen Thompson, another guard for that for the Rocket squad. And now with Kevin Porter, dealing with all these roster changes, because he plays both small forward and the point guard role, because he does take care of the ball handling duties for the Rockets. And with Jalen Green, obviously their main star, I do believe it is possible for Kevin Porter to get traded. Now, Kevin Porter, he's a player I personally like a lot because of his scoring ability, and he does have a superstar potential in him. That's what I see in Kevin Porter Jr. The problem with him is just his lack of being a team player, and from what I hear, his attitude, when things don't go his way, which I understand, but we have to put in consideration, he did go through a messed up road on the way to where he is today. I'm very proud of the progress he made as an individual, not only as a player but as a human being. We were both born the same year, so I can relate a lot to some of the emotional struggles he may go through, in some capacity. And I understand like his drive to want to be better as a person, also to get over some of his personal issues that he had to deal with. I can totally understand, and he's someone I am cheering for, not just as a player but as a person. So I do believe that like with the Rockets, yes, they did give him like his contract, which he fully deserved, and they gave him the chance to like go out there and just be himself, be his best version out there. With that being said, the Rockets, they do understand like they do need to, especially now with Ime Udoka, they do need to compete now, and with all these signings and drafting of these guard players, it is possible they move on from Kevin Porter, unfortunately. And for Kevin Porter to maximize his potential to be that superstar caliber player, which I personally believe he is capable of doing, I do believe he needs to be traded, if he were to a team that has a strong, great culture, and that would be anywhere between the Golden State Warriors to the San Antonio Spurs, where he can start immediately alongside Victor Wembanyama, and also personally the Miami Heat with the Heat culture. The reason being is because with those three teams, they will keep Kevin Porter, like focus, his head down, just focus on the game, trying to get better. And like each of those three teams are championship proven, cultures right there. Like they all have won multiple championships. They all have had each of them had the best players of the games of this generation. Some all-time greats have either got drafted, signed, or got traded to these teams while they were still in their prime, and ended up doing amazing things, and winning multiple championships. So with Kevin Porter being exposed to that culture and exposed to that system under each respective coach, whether Steve Kerr, Greg Popovich, or Eric Spoelstra, I do believe like this will maximize his career, and he can blossom to be a perennial all-star for years to come. So that's what I see right there with Kevin Porter. And he, on the Rockets, he's doing, really amazing, like stats wise. He averaged last season 19.2 points per game, 5.3 rebounds, 5.7 assists, 1.4 steals a game, shooting 44.2% from the field and 36.6% from three-point range. Those are, fairly good numbers, but I do believe that if he does get traded to one of these three teams, and he has a chance to potentially start for one of them from the get-go, I do believe from the Spurs, he could definitely improve those numbers and have better shooting efficiencies, and can like lead the team to a strong playoff run, because he's still really young. He's 23 years old, and like he can, I do believe like his best years are way ahead of him, like not behind him. So like he's only going to grow from here, and seeing his improvement, I'm really going to be excited for. But Laker fans, Jazz fans, from this report, and Rockets fans, what do you think? Do you believe D'Angelo Russell could get traded? Do you believe Kevin Porter could get traded? Or neither of them, or Utah Jazz? Would you, since this report involves an insider from the Jazz, would you want to take on either one of these two? Please let me know down below in the comment section below. What do you guys think? I certainly would love to talk to you guys about it, and share our opinions. Please like and subscribe to this channel. I love and appreciate every single one of you. Your support means a lot to me. Talk to you guys soon. God bless you all, and yeah.